Hey guys, Paul here with Late Night Games. It's been a while, and the reason for that is I have been in the United States. Now, this video isn't going to be editing. There's going to be no cutting, no trimming, none of that. This is exactly as it's recorded because, one, I'm away from home and don't have access to my editing computer. Two, I'm traveling on vacation and too lazy to video edit, so this is what you're getting. So where have I been? Well, as I said briefly, I've been in the United States, but I'll start from the beginning. Now, September 1st was when I left home, and I went to my friend Vanessa's cottage, and that was a blast. I even went in the water, like up to my waist in the water, which is something I don't do. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm terrified of the water. But for some reason, I wasn't terrified of it. I was there, I was comfortable, and I was okay going into it, so that happened. After the cottage, on Monday morning, I left like 9 in the morning, maybe 8 in the morning, can't remember. Heading bound to Sarnia, although my GPS didn't want to go to Sarnia, didn't want to cross the border there. Mainly because I had it set to avoid toll roads, so it wanted to take me all the way back to Niagara Falls, which, any of you know Ontario, I was north of Sarnia, trying to go to the Detroit area, going all the way to Niagara Falls, Niagara first, would have been ridiculous. It would have added 18 hours to my trip. So I headed out to Chicago in day one, is how far I made it, to a little town called Romeoville. And there's a kitty playing with a toy in the background. So, stopped in Romeoville for the night, left there in the morning to go down Route 16, not Route 16, Route 66, historic Route 66, down towards Springfield. I traveled through Joliet, which I learned through little facts there in the city, that Joliet used to be named Juliet and was a sister city to Romeoville, which at the time was known as Romeo. When Juliet turned to Joliet, Romeo settled down and became a ville. So afterwards, I then headed to Kansas City to meet up with my friend Amber. I spent a few days with her, had some great barbecue at Oklahoma Joe's. Fantastic place. If you ever get a chance to be in the Kansas City area, go check it out. It's in a gas station, but it's absolutely phenomenal barbecue. I actually bought some of the sauce to bring home. From there, I then, a few days later, headed down to Tulsa, Oklahoma. As I left Kansas City, however, the chair to the Firebird broke, and my chair flew back as I was driving. Then my foot came off the gas because I flew back. So that caused the car to slow down, which made me jerk forward and then slam on the gas again. After this teeter-totter motion for a bit, I wedged some crap in behind the seat to, let me stabilize myself until I can get to Tulsa, where I found a spare part and fixed the Firebird seat. No more problems from there. Then I headed out to Little Rock, Arkansas, which was a lot of fun. Got to see a small city where 4 streets in a row are named Orange, Pecan, Peach, and I think Apple was the other one. I don't know what their obsession with food was, but it was pretty evident that they had one. The cross streets were all different states as well, like Mississippi, Arkansas, blah, 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 blah. Then, after that, I spent a day and a half driving and wound up in the land of Atlanta, Georgia, or near thereof, where I am now in the home of friend of the channel, Blamilton. I have pudding. Blamilton has pudding. Now, the reason why this may not be perfectly centered is because my normal camera, the charging cable to it is gone. I don't know if I'll ever get it back, so any of the footage I recorded for the first half of the trip is forever lost on the camera. Can't get a charging cable anymore because it's a discontinued model. Can't even get new batteries for it. So I bought a little GoPro Hero 3, which I'm recording on, which has no screen, so I have no way of knowing what this looks like until after we're done. Anyways, guys, that's what I've been up to for the past week. I'll probably be home sometime mid next week, and we'll get back to normal routine from there. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.